For our audience who may not understand how really time works for an artist, kind of what it looks like to have a small amount of time frame to try to showcase this is who I am.
Yeah. So over the time, I've learned a lot, especially for that night when I opened up for them at that year. It was just a bunch of music that I put together that I thought was dope, high energy, based on what I knew, the type of artists that were there. I'm like, all right, so I know they're gonna go crazy, so I got to go crazy too. Especially since I'm an opener, I have to bring that energy up to where when by the time they actually get on stage, these kids and these people in this room are ready for them.
Yep.
So that's one thing I have to learn is how to put music together that fits the crowd. Because you can't do everything, especially at that level. Like, man, I want to do every song I got because I feel like this is my chance, this is my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes it may not be that way. And I've learned over the years, like you said, where you start to learn your crowd, you start to learn how to do things. I've learned how to put sets together to where even if I have 10 minutes, I know how to be impactful in that 10 minutes.
Okay.
So if I hit you with a song that I get your attention, I have time to where I can either tell my testimony, where I can give you a song within the diaphragm of what I want to talk to you about myself in that song. And then I can lead and segue into it. That's kind of how I do. I try to create experiences when my sets come on. So it's not just like, hey, DJ, drop that track. And then they start playing. And then, all right, y'all rocking with me still. Hey, DJ, drop the next track. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. That's cool and all. Like, don't get me wrong. That is cool. A lot of people can do it, especially if you're like at one of those big Summerfest type things where it's just like everyone having a party and you just, hey, man, drop that track. Let's run it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which is normal. But like I've created each time I do a show, no matter how much time I have, I create my set list on one stem. So all my songs, I don't like saying track one, play at this time, track two, play this time. I create everything. I go in, I visualize how I want to interact with the crowd, how I want to impact the crowd, and how I want to leave at the end of my set. So I add different elements within my set to where I know my cues, I know my transitions, I know everything down pat. And that's kind of what I've learned to do throughout the years that I've been doing this.